Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel. Hello everyone, this is the second video from the exercise 19.1. For the previous video, please check the description box. The link will be there. So in this video, I'm going to start from sum number 11. In sum number 11, plot the points here A, 1, 2. Next B, minus 4, 2, next C, minus 4, and then minus 1, minus 4, minus 1, and D here 1, minus 1. So A, B, C, D are the 4 points. What kind of quadrilateral is ABCD? Also find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. So that means first you have to plot these 4 points in the graph paper. So here I am going to draw a rough sketch of the graph paper to just give you the basic idea. Okay, it's not the accurate drawing. So here A equal to 1, 2. So suppose here 1 and then 2. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here also 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as here A 1, 2, so 1 and then 2, that means this point. So this is the point A. Next B equal to minus 4 and then 2. So minus 4 and then 2, that means this point. Next minus 4, minus 1. So C equal to minus 4 and then minus 1, that means this one. And D equal to 1, minus 1, so this one. So if you connect these lines or joining these points, then you will get this type of quadrilateral. Okay, this one point A, point B, point C, and the last one point D. So here ABCD is a rectangle. Okay, now next also find the area of the rectangle. So as here the breadth of the rectangle, that is 1, 2, so and here 1, so 3. So here AD equal to 3 unit. Okay, and AB equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here AB equal to 5 unit, and you know that the formula to find out the area of the rectangle, that is length into breadth. So 5 into 3, that will equal to 15 unit square is the answer. Now sum number 12. Plot the points 0, 2. Okay, so first here 0, 2. 0, 2 means that point. So that is 0, 2. Next 3, 0. So 1, 2, 3. So that point 3, 0. Next 0, minus 2. So 0, minus 2, that one. As the last one minus 3, 0. So this one minus 3, 0. On the graph paper, join these points. So you have to join these points. Okay. So join these points, name the figure so obtained and find the area of the figure. So this is the figure, it's rhombus. Okay, so it's a rhombus. Now you have to find out of the area of that rhombus. You know the formula. The formula is half into the multiplication of two diagonals. That means here you have to find out the length of this one and the length of this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one 6 unit and this one 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So that equal to half into 24. So that equal to 12 unit square. So 12 unit square is your answer. Now sum number 13. 3 vertices of a square are 2, 3. Okay, so the first vertice is here 2, 3. So 2 means here 1, 2 and then 3. That means this point. So this one equal to point A. Now next one is minus 3, 3. So as here minus 3 and then you have 3. That means this one. Now next point C, that equal to minus 3, minus 2. So here minus 3 and then minus 2. That means that point. So that equal to B and that equal to C. Now plot the fourth point. Okay, so plot this point on the graph paper and hence use it to find the coordinate of the fourth vertex. Also find the area of the square. Okay, also you have to find out the area of the square. So here if you join this one A and B point, and here also B and C point, so here from A to B it will be 1 2 3 4 5 units. Okay, here also from B to C there will be 1 2 3 4 5 units. That means definitely the fourth point will be same distance from A and C. So okay, so this one 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, that means this one. So if you join this one, then you will get a square. So here the coordinates of D will be 1 2, so x positive and y negative. Okay, so that means 2 minus 2. So here the coordinates of D equal to 2 minus 2. So that is your first answer. And the next one, you have to find out the area of that square. So each and every side of this square, that equal to 5 units. Therefore the area will be 5 into 5, that means 25 unit square. Okay, 25 unit square is your answer. Now sum number 14. It's a very easy problem. Write the coordinates of the vertices of a rectangle which is 6 units long and 4 units here wide. If the rectangle is in the first quadrant, okay, rectangle is in the first quadrant and its longer side lie on the x-axis. So that means here 6 will be here, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that is the 6 point and 6 unit, and one vertex is at the origin. Okay, so this one is the one vertex, that is 0 0, and this one will be 6 comma 0. Okay, this point will be 6 comma 0. Now here as 4 units is the white, so 1 2 3 4. So that is the third vertex and it will be here 0 comma 4. Now the next one will be here, so it will be 6 comma 4. Okay, so now 0 0 6 0 6 4 and 0 4 is the 4 vertex of that rectangle. So this is your answer. You have to just find out the coordinates of the points. Now sum number 15. In the adjoining figure, ABCD is a rectangle with length 6 units and breadth equal to 3 units. That means here from B to C, that equal to 3 units. It's the breadth. So here one box, okay, one box. So the length of the side of one box, that equal to 1 unit. So this one equal to 1 unit. From this one to this one is again 1 unit, and here you have to that equal to 1 unit. So that equal to 3 units. Okay, so the side of each box, that equal to 1 unit. Remember that. If 0 is the midpoint of AB, then find the coordinates of ABCD. So as 0 is the midpoint, you know the coordinate of 0, that means origin, so 0 comma 0. Okay, now as here each box, the side of each box, that equal to 1 unit. So here from 0 to B, that equal to 3 unit, because 1 1 and then 1, so 3 unit. So the coordinate of B will be 3 comma 0. The coordinate of C will be 3 comma 3. The coordinates of A will be minus 3 0, and this one will be minus 3 3 as your answer. Now sum number 16. So in sum number 16, the adjoining figure shows an equilateral triangle of OAB which each side equal to 2 units. Then find the coordinates of the vertices. Okay, so to find out the coordinate, first you have to draw a perpendicular from the vertex A to the side OB. Okay, so here is the perpendicular. Suppose this one is D point. So that means here AD is the perpendicular. Okay, so if AD is the perpendicular, you can easily find out the length of AD. And here the length of AD, because the formula to find out the perpendicular of an equilateral triangle, that is root 3 by 2 into side. So as here side equal to 2a, so root 3 by 2 into 2a. So 2 cancel out and your answer will be root 3a. Okay, so that means here the length of this one equal to root 3a. Okay, now as here OB equal to 2A, that means here OD equal to definitely A. Okay, OD equal to definitely A. So now the coordinates of point D, the coordinates of point D will be A comma 0. The coordinates of point D that equal to A comma 0. Then definitely the vertex A will be A comma root 3A, because the length of AD equal to root 3A. So the vertex of A will be A comma root 3A. That is your first answer. And the vertex of B equal to 2A comma 0. Vertex of B equal to 2A comma 0 is your answer. Now the last problem, problem number 17. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. It's also a very easy problem. In the adjoining figure, PQR is equilateral. Equilateral means all sides are equal. That means PQ, QR and RP are equal. If the coordinates of Q and R equal to 0, 2 and 0, minus 2 respectively, find the coordinates of point P. So that means first you have to find out the length of QR. So as here origin 0, so 0 to 2, here also 2. That means 2 this side, 2 this side. So 2 plus 2, it becomes 4. So here QR equal to 4 units. So here PQR is an equilateral triangle. That means PQ also 4 units. PR also 4 units. And here PO, okay, PO is the perpendicular or the height of this triangle. You know the formula, to find out the height of the equilateral triangle, that equal to root 3 by 2 into side. I repeat, root 3 by 2 into side. As here side equal to 4, so root 3 by 2 into 4, that equal to 2 root 3. So here the length of PO, the length of PO equal to 2 root 3. Okay, 2 root 3 is the length. And as here P point lie on the x-axis, that means definitely the ordinate part will be 0. That means y equal to 0. Okay, so the coordinate of point P equal to 2 root 3 comma 0. 2 root 3 comma 0 is the coordinate of point P.